I have a problem. Clap your hands if you have one, too. I do. I just made that up. It's a song. Hello everyone, my name is Tabby and welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to show you all of the books I got in August. There's a lot. Actually, there's 2 books that I got in September, like September 1st or 2nd, whatever it was, but whatever, who cares? It's my channel, I can do what I want. There is no order to this, okay? There's no organization because I don't know that word. Organization? What? What do you mean? The first book I have here is Flowers in the Attic by V.C. Andrews. I got this because I want to do a video all about me reading my mom's books, or not my mom's books, but books my mom read as a teenager. We're gonna be reading them together and doing that, so this is one of the books on the list. Next, I have Stephen King's It, and I'm so excited to read this. I really loved the movie, the latest movie adaptation. Loved it, and yes, this book is a chunker, but I am determined. I've seen nothing but great things about this. I mean, I've heard a few people talking about problematic content, but I don't really care that much about problematic content. It doesn't really bother me, so I know I'm gonna enjoy this. Cannot wait. It's a doozy, but go big or go home, am I right, folks? Next, I have The House of Sand and Fog by Andre Dubus the Third. Andre Dubus the Third. I don't know. How do you say that? Dubois? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. This is a film noir kind of tragedy kind of book, and I don't really know what film noir means. I've heard it used for many books, but I still don't understand, like, what does that mean? I don't know. The next 2 books I have are Dark Objects and Dark Places and Sharp Objects. These are Gillian Flynn's first books, and I think they have both been turned into their own adaptation. I think one was a TV show and one was a movie. I don't know which was which, but either way, I need more adult thriller in my life, so I'm picking these up. And I think these are psychological thriller, or I don't really know. Like, I don't know. Speaking of thriller, I picked up Into the Darkest Corner by Elizabeth Haynes, which is a romance thriller about like an obsessive boyfriend and this girl who's like abused and suffocated, and not like physically suffocated, but like emotionally suffocated in this relationship, and her breaking free of that. The next book I have is Cataract City by Craig Davidson, and I've never heard of this, but it's a Canadian book. It takes place in Niagara Falls, and it's about these 2 boys who are besties, and something tragic happened to them when they were little, and they brought their bond closer together, and then they grow up and they're adults and their paths are verging, and then something happens to bring them back together. I don't know. I think there's some gang violence involved, and I know there's some like prison time involved, and I'm ready for it. I want to read it. It kind of reminds me of like a Dennis Lehane book, so I'm good. Just a little FYI, PSA, I suck at summarizing books, so I am so sorry if any of these little snippets of information about these books I'm giving you is completely useless, because I suck, and I also don't really like knowing too much about books before I go into them, so I can't give you very detailed synopses about this, so sorry. The next 2 books I have are Red Queen and Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard, which is book 1 and 2 in the Red Rising Quartet. It is a quartet, how fancy. I was never like planning on ever buying these, but I hear a lot of good things about them. I also hear a lot of mixed things about them. I hear that it's very stereotypical and like cliche full, but I'm so easily entertained. Like, honestly, so easily entertained. I'm pretty sure I would love these. Woo! This next book is heavy. The next book is Hans Christian Andersen, The Complete Fairy Tales and Stories, and it includes Little Mermaid and all the other stuff he came up with. I don't know, The Snow Queen and some other good stuff. All up in here. It's really big. I am excited. I don't really know why I got this. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't. Next, I actually have 2 UK paperback editions of some books. The first one is Daughter of the Burning City by Amanda Foody, and I think it has like a circus theme going for it, and it also includes a girl who comes up with imaginary friends who actually like kind of become real, but then someone ends up murdering her imaginary friends, which is weird because they're imaginary, they're not real, so she's like, huh? But anyways, I'm excited to read this. I've wanted to read this since it came out and kind of just forgot. You know when you really want to read a book? Not really want to read it, but you're interested in it and you want to read it, but then you just keep forgetting about it when you actually go to buy some books. You just forget about it, but you want to read it still. Anyways, that's this book. The next UK cover I have is A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. I have not read A Darker Shade of Magic. I don't own A Darker Shade of Magic, but this was at my local thrift store for $1 something something. And so I was like, okay. Next book, as you may have seen, is Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I recently read Crown of Midnight and I loved it. So yeah, now I have Heir of Fire, but I don't know if I want to get Assassin's Blade and read that first. I know for sure that you have to read it before Queen of Shadows because there's a lot of like spoilery, not spoilery, but like little, what's it called? Easter eggs, I guess, for Assassin's Blade. So I'm definitely going to read it before Queen of Shadows, but I don't know if I'm going to read it before Heir of Fire. Either way, I am so pumped. I am so pumped. Oh, but also, why isn't there a map of Wendelin in here? Can someone answer me? Because she's going to Wendelin, so I need a map. Thank you. Is this where we meet Rowan? I'm pretty sure this is where we meet Rowan. I am so excited to meet that kid, okay? He's the only reason why I started on this journey, because I saw fan art of Rowan and Aelin, and I was like, I need it. So hopefully this is where we meet him. I'm guessing because she's going to Wendelin to like kill the prince and the king, and I'm guessing Rowan is the prince, if not the king. I don't know what's happening, but I'm excited. Next, I have the first 3 volumes in the black edition for Death Note by, this is gonna hurt, so hang on, Tsugumi Oba. Let's just go with that. I'm sorry. Anyways, first 3 black editions, which is actually the first 6 volumes of Death Note. I'm almost done, okay? I'm almost done, I swear. Next, I have The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Adam Douglas. This is a trilogy in 4 parts. This is an 80s edition. It's from 1986. I love this 80s cover. Love it. The next book I have is The Bourbon Kings by J.R. Ward, which is, yeah, I don't really know what this is about, but I saw it, and I guess I wanted it, because look, I have it, so here we are. Honestly, sometimes I don't even like remember buying these. I just look at my shelf at the end of the month and have 30 new books that I have to read, and it's like, oh, great. Okay, we are finally down to the last 5 books, and if you've seen my reading vlog, which I will leave a link to down below, then you know what these 5 books are. These are books that I went to a signing for in August, and I got all of these books signed to me, and I'm so excited. Well, let's get into it. First 2 books are Frostblood and Fireblood by Ellie Blake, who was obviously at the book signing. This is an ARC that I got from my friend, and then I bought this while at the signing. It was for the release of her series, of her 3rd book in the series, Nightblood, but it was in hardcover, and I didn't want to get it because these are softcover. And of course, I got both of these signed by her. The next 2 books I have here are Rebel Spring and Gathering Darkness by Morgan Rhodes, who was moderating this book signing, and she's literally the main reason I wanted to go, because I read Fallen Kingdoms early August and loved it, so I quickly went and bought these and brought the 3 of them to the book signing for her to sign. And here they are in all their autographed glory. I'm so excited. I love having signed books. It just makes me, I don't know, makes me happy. And the last book I have that I got at this book signing was Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart, who was there, obviously, for the book signing, which I already said. And, of course, it's signed to me, Tabitha. Anyways, that was my book haul. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know if you guys have read any of these and what your thoughts were on them. And I will see you guys in another video soon.